Right, chaps and chapettes, back to sunny, greyish, warmish Yorkshire. So you'll hear all the background noises of birds. No, you won't hear them. You won't hear nothing but traffic. So the Series 3 wide body is all but done. I say all but done, it's nowhere near done, but it's driving, roadworthy and all them things. But next job will be to paint it. So that's going to be a fair task, because I hate prep. I don't mind painting. I like painting, it's quite productive. But prep, no. So I might have to get old Samantha on that one. Not old, she's not old. She's very young, much younger than me, as you can clearly tell in the videos. With my natural hair colour gives it away that she's much younger than me. Anyway, starting on the 2B now. So 2B or not 2B. So I bought a bulkhead for it. I'll show you it. That's the bulkhead I bought for it. Series 2B, no, Series 2 bulkhead. But it still needs work, and I just don't want to do it, because I get a bit sort of obsessed with, not perfection, you'll have seen it's not perfection, it's just I don't like leaks and drafts and things like that. So this is my little 90 tub, which is a minter, absolute mint. Great bargain for £1 something, I think it was, £1.30 or something. Anyway, back to the 2B. So I've got this Defender bulkhead. As you will have probably guessed, bargain. Absolute bargain. Now, the story goes, it was bought for a project, hung around, bought brand new for a project, was painted and hung around for ages, and then when he went to fit it, he couldn't get the wings to line up properly, or the doors to line up properly, something like that. Now I'm guessing it's probably the feet, but I've got enough adjustment and time to mess about with this, and it were a steal. This was 130 quid, I think. We had to travel for it, but I was out travelling and trekking anyway. So it's all ready for a final coat of paint. It's only got storage scratches in it, so and it would appear I'm going to go green. I like green. So engine's sat in its place, gearbox is yet to be fitted, transfer box yet to be fitted, and then everything connected up. But it's going to be cosy in the cab, that's for sure. Very cosy. I don't know how that's going to work, but we will think of something. Yep, definitely think of something. So took the wheels off. I nicked the wheels for the wide body, and the reason for that is I found it was quite loud when you were driving it. So the 2B there had got road tyres on it, so I thought I'll put them on. Anyway, no quieter, it's just noisy. I need to get more insulation in. I've insulated everywhere and all over the place, but it's only 10mm insulation, and I think Land Rover insulation is nearly 1 inch thick, so 25mm. So, and I've only got one silencer. That's all I'd got kicking about. So when I built the exhaust, that was what it got. Yeah, that's where we're up to, and I'll add to this when I start adding to that over there. 2B or not 2B. Yep. Okay. Alright, so I fitted some large mud flaps. Don't know whether I like them or not, but they've been fitted. Got some insulation. Got some more to do, loads done in front, insulation wise. Got the sides to do. Put the side sill on the down there. That was a bit of a beggar. Awkward that. So I don't know whether I'd put this on, but winch bumper on. What else have I done? Bonnet catches. Yeah, tank does hang down a bit, but it doesn't hang down. It isn't any lower than the cross member. So here's what it is. Still a foot off the ground. Spare wheel mounted. Waiting for back window to come. Because obviously that's a bit special. Looks alright, doesn't it? Drives alright, drives well actually. Right, this is my dilemma. I have the steering column coming out there, as you can see, where it would be originally mounted on this bulkhead. That there being the going left and right, but the steering box is there, right? For when it went to a bulkhead, it would have been here, right, or up there somewhere, you know, that sort of thing. It's not. It's here, right? So how I've got two not resolutions, ideas. One, I unbolt the steering box from there, extend the chassis out the front, right, off there, and bolt it out here so as this will attach to it, right, and then put a steering relay back about where the box is, and that will work the steering. Because I do have another Discovery chassis, front half, right, which is what I got it for. So I could cut that off, weld it on. That would give me that solution. The other option is still welding that on, but instead of moving the steering box, I have this coming down off a universal joint to a gear or a cog, let's say. Imagine a bike cog there, going back to a bike cog at the other end with a chain steering. Is that good or bad? It's trouble when you build weird things. I was going to say wonderful, but we'll see. Right, I'm on with the insulating of the wide body. So got most of the floor done and the side boxes and the ceiling all done in 10mm insulation. I've not vapor barriered it all yet because I want to make sure there's no moisture in here, because we've had some heavy rains and had a couple of minor leaks. So, and then on the side I've got some inch sandwich board type stuff that's going to insulate the sides, and then the roof will get panelled and the upper side of the panel will be insulated as well. So you get the gist. That's where we are with this. If you go in back in here, I now have the bulkhead on the forward control, 2B, floors just laid out to see what's the carry on and what clearances we've got. It's going to be tight against the engine, but the seats are going to, I think they'll just about squeeze in. There's ways around things, as you know. So just got to work out this steering. I've been told about some 90-degree joints that I could possibly use. One off the box over there, where wobbly finger is. One off that, going forward on a shaft, coming out the front, down here, 90-degree up to a UJ there. Or if anybody has any suggestions, I'll like to know. My little beauty has just come back from Mulberry, anyway, pork pie territory, with this little beauty. 300 TDI, automatic, quite a tidy little car. One family owner and one private owner in its previous life. Yeah, quite pleased with that. I see any ding on it. It's a shame because the rest will fettle up. And the old hybrid thing did very well. Just acquired a Range Rover front axle to refurb, strip it and rebuild it, make sure it's all hunky-dory. I like the Range Rover one because it's got vented discs, so a bit better braking to go into my eventual Land Rover 90 that I'm going to build. And I'm collecting stuff for a 90 in here. It's all 90 bits and bobs, because I don't think, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to do this 110. That bonnet's to go on the 90, and that tub up there is for the 110 station wagon. So this might become somebody else's project, I think. I don't know whether I've got it in me to build a 110 station wagon. They're just a bit complicated, a bit more complicated if you haven't got a base vehicle to start with, which I haven't. The bulkhead, now you may remember, I may have said earlier in the video about the steering column coming out as it comes out here and going down here to an extended piece of chassis. That plan's changed. Finito, gone. That now, the steering column is going to come down the inside and go through the floor down here to the steering box. That's how they have it on a 2B, because I've got a friend that's got one up in Scotland. So that's what's got to get extended, that bit there, which is going to be cut off of there, straight across. That's my already built rear tub for the 2B, rear tub and sides. So I've got that out ready because that needs to sort of get set in place, and got to build some mounts to the chassis for that. I think them wheels are going to go back on the Land Rover. I've put some different wheels on it and I'm not sure if I like it or not. So Almira's up for sale if you know anybody. 1,200 quid, no offers. It's worth that all day long. It's only done 89,000. 3-owner car. Have a look, there you go. Oh, I'll show you it a bit better. Wants a valet, because it's not been used for ages. But 350Z seats. Good hoover out to do it actually. Nice tidy little car. No rust. No dings. Only issue, slight issue. Exhaust bangs on the bumper. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Oh, there's 12 months MOT on that Almira. Just passed, no advisories. So I put it on them wheels. When you see it next to this Citroen, it's just the lower profile tyres, same size wheels, just lower profile. I'm just not sure yet. The ride's better though, it does definitely ride better. Anyway, that's it for now. Got to get on with this. Need to replace my windscreen because I'm going to do I'll show you when I do it. So that's the story so far. Can't tell you anything else really. Nothing fully started project wise, so yeah, you have to wait and see on them. That's what I'll be waiting and seeing. Depends, my knees are killing me, so I'm struggling a bit at the moment. It's old age, and in fact I fell over. And just stuff, you know, life. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and like, and we'll see you in the next video. Atilog, ciao, bye for now. Subscribe and like, bye.